Do you believe in marriage?
If you want to get married,
Have you been married?
no,
You don't want to get married?
absolutely not.
Why?
I don't need that. I don't.
You
want
don't need that?
that. No.
Yeah? Okay. But you believe in relationship?
Sure.
Okay. Are you in a relationship now?
No.
Okay. In New York City, that has over 1 million people, why are you not in a relationship?
I don't live here.
Where you live?
I live in more northern by Albany, New York, and I don't think that you need a relationship. I think if you find one and you're happy, then that's great for you. But I think your primary relationship should be with yourself, and you should be able to have a whole life with just yourself and not rely on somebody else. And if you do meet somebody great, that's just a bonus.
Some people are scared to be alone. How will you encourage them based on what you just said now?
I think that you have to get comfortable with things and do things by yourself. You're fine. You have to be your own best friend.
What is your take when it comes to divorce? What is your take on divorce?
I think if you're not happy somewhere, you should keep it moving.
Really?
Yeah, I think if something doesn't work for you anymore, I think that you could have love in a cycle where it works really good for a while and then it doesn't. And if it doesn't bring you happiness and joy and you are not getting what you need from somebody, then that's not for you.
Like, how long will it take? Do you have like specific years you could stay?
Years? That sounds crazy. The minute you're not doing what you need to do as somebody in my life reciprocally, whether it's romantic, friendship, or whatever, all relationships require reciprocity. And if you're not bringing your reciprocity, then why are we doing this?
What do you think women bring to the table when it comes to relationship?
Like everything.
Specifics.
Money. We're caretakers. Generally speaking, we're more educated. And we can bear children if we want to. And I think that, men like the idea of being the head of the household, but I don't see a lot of men actually bringing that to the table. So basically, they want a provider and a mother, and I think women are sick of that.
Don't you think the man should be the head of the household?
Absolutely. Well, no, I don't need a leader, okay? If I wanted to be with somebody, I'd be with a partner, not a leader. I don't need to be led. I'm not a child.
So what does men bring to the table?
For me personally, I don't see them bringing much to the table these days. But if I were going to find somebody, then they would have to have their own money, their own housing, their own vehicle, be educated on the world around them, and be respectful of women, even if they're not attracted to them.
So if you find someone that has a lot of potentials, but there is no money for now, will you date that person?
If they can hold their own, I'm not adopting any grown people to take care of.
All right. So one last advice for the younger folks out there. What would you say to?
I think that you should never settle. That you attract what you have, and if somebody's not meeting the same things that you bring to the table, keep it moving. People show you who they are. Believe them, and don't give them lots of chances. If they wanted to, they would.
When you see red flags, what do you do with red flags?
You stop. Red is for stop. You stop that and you keep it moving.
What is your last take when it comes to 50-50 in a relationship? 50-50.
I don't know. I think that people have different ideas about money and things like that. So I think that's really individualistic. I like to have my own stuff because whoever has the money has the power. So I'm not interested in ever staying home and living off of somebody else's money, because guess what? When they leave, so does their money. So, and that also is a way of controlling and use of financial abuse and things like that. So I have my own. They have to be able to manage themselves. They may not have to have exactly what I have, but if you can't afford a vacation, doesn't mean I'm not going on one.
Thank you so much.